Hey guys, Hypocritical Sellout here, back with another video, and today is going to be another installment of the series of school. This one, the curriculum. And, well, it's been argued that the curriculum is stupid, and you get, like, say you're sitting in maths, for example, you get many questions like, when will I use this in real life? And then the teacher always finds a way to come up with a clever excuse. And my view on it is that I think what they're trying to do is they're just teaching you everything. Like, they might actually, genuinely don't know. That they're just trying to teach you everything to give you a broad range of knowledge, if that makes sense, when you go through your GCSEs, just in case you do one of the jobs. But then, I think you should get a choice, like, what path you go. Like, say, I don't need algebra, yeah? Say I don't need algebra, ever, in my life. Well, if I know what I want to do by, say, the age of 13, then I think I should get the choice whether to learn algebra or not. And it would be, I think it should be covered in another, like, in higher up. So it's not in, say, core maths, for example. I think it should be covered in, say, A-level. But then, like, harder versions, like, of course. I don't know what I'm trying to get at here. I'm just saying that I think you should be able to define your curriculum based on what you want to do in the future. Like, a lot of people don't know what they want to do, and I get that. Like, I don't really know what I want to do overly. But then I think you should be able to refine what you're learning to maybe focus on another subject some more. And I think it should be a lot more interactive in that way. But then you sometimes do get stupid things. Like, I do GCSE Spanish, for example, and that's fine. But then I don't think they really teach you what you would need to really say in Spain. Like, I used to live in Spain, and, for example, we didn't have a school uniform. Every school I knew about didn't have a school uniform. But then, as part of our GCSE Spanish grade, we have to learn how to describe school uniform and our opinions on school uniform. And it could be argued that, yeah, the same sentence structure and tenses can be transferred over to different things. And, yeah, I get that point. But then, it's still the key vocabulary of school uniform. Like, I know it's basic Spanish, but I would much prefer to do a year on learning how to order a drink, or learning what to say if you have to call the emergency services, and things like that. Things that could save your life. How to ask for directions. I'm just saying about general things that you might need in your life. But then, so that's what I wanted to cover on that point of how Spanish did it wrong, in my opinion, for GCSE. But then there is classes in, it depends what school you go to a lot of the time, to what you're learning. Like, it's usually the same with a government standard, but then there is, you get the people that, like, say, I want to know how to open a bank account, or something like that. I think school should teach you about basic life more than anything. Like, everyday things in the adult world. Like, being honest, I don't really know that much about that stuff. Like, how to take out a mortgage, how to pay tax. I don't really know about all that stuff yet, and I will learn with time. But then I think it's sort of something school should cover, because you spend all your time there, and it's all academic. There's no things you will need in the real world. Like, what's that guy? Boy in a Band, I think that's his name. he did that rap about like don't stay in school, where it covered pretty much all these points. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's his name. Don't hold it against me if it's not. But that them sort of points is like how it doesn't teach you to stand in the modern world, and how it doesn't cover about how to live a normal life. But then it is sort of good that it is mainly academic, because you can focus more on your exams and then worry about all that stuff after you've got a decent grade and a nice job, if that makes sense. So I personally think the curriculum could be changed a fair amount, like to meet every person's standards. Like, say for example, if you when you enter secondary school, for example, if you met like a careers officer every year, and just gave him, like, him or her, don't forget we're accepting of everyone, equality and everything, him or her, so you're talking to them, and I'll use the word them, that's better, them. So you're talking to them, and then so you can sort of say ideas about careers you've had, and they can sort of guide you through what subjects you'll need, and what, like, aspect of, say, science, for example, what aspect of that you'll need, so you can study that more. And like, I know it would be hard for the exam board to mark and grade you overall, but then I think it would help you a lot more, like if you want a career for the rest of your life. And say you don't want the career anymore, say 10 years down the line you decide to change your mind, like, you would have still learned maybe basics of a subject you might want to go into, but then you could always take a course and expand your knowledge, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I know this has been a bit of a ramble, but oh well. I said I would do double upload today, and this is my second video. So yeah. Anyways, if you've enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to give me ideas of what to talk about in future videos, comment. If you want me to carry on this series, then comment and tell me that. Don't forget to leak a like, please. Yeah, leak a like, or leave a like if you speak normally. I'm sorry, but in every video so far, I've cocked up. Like, just speaking, I don't do good. And so leave a like if you enjoyed. And I have been Hypocritical Sellout. I have brought you a video. Peace out.